Aye, we give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
Good morning, Popeye. I am Corporal Rowe's mother, Danielle Rowe's grandmother. I took this long to contact you because I did not want to join this ongoing circus performance being put on by Monique and her relatives. Secondly, I did not want to say anything. I didn't want to impede the police investigations. Thirdly, I really don't owe Jamaica any explanation, but lying, liars, people, the drama queen, people who just love negative drama, I'm always turned off by them. Sudin Mason is one lying, manipulative drama queen. She made, the last video you did with her, I heard it this morning. And my siblings and I, we are very upset. And I decided to contact you mainly because she made reference to his mother, Norval's mother. From the very beginning, from the incident, Monique pushed it out there, pushed out the narrative that Danielle was abducted and killed by a stepmother, giving the impression that it's the woman in his life right now at this point that would have done it. When I asked her, I said, how can you know? Why do you say it? This just happened, and right away you start to make sure that accusing fingers are pointed at her father. Do you really believe her father would have had a hand in her demise, or he would have done it? Her phone goes silent, whether she intentionally cut the call or pretending that it is internet issues. I don't know. I decided to speak out this morning because the aunt came on the night of the funeral to say how many times my son locked out her niece with the children, that they had to sleep at night. That is a blatant lie. It never happened. We share the house. I am there. I was there during that time. On the night when he was telling her to leave, it was late, and I intervened when I heard him open his front door, and I heard when the grill opened. And I got in between them and I said to him, it's too late. If you want her to leave, wait until morning. He said, no, she must leave now. I said to him, no, it's too late. I turned to her and I said, go and put Danielle on my bed. Put Alicia on my bed. You sleep in the settee. She put down the children and she was on her phone. And then shortly after, she came back and said to me that she called her cousin, and her cousin who lives in Elshire tell her that she's to come. So I said, are you sure you're gonna get a taxi now to take you there? She said yes. And with that she left. And I said, well, you can come back tomorrow and pick up your stuff. By then her clothes were all in my room. She came back the following day to tell me that she got a room. So she collected her stuff and she left. Sometime after that, she came back at the house, she and the children. And then I observed that she was pregnant. I asked my son if it's his baby. He said he's not sure. Afterward, they started fussing again because they just cannot get along. It's like oil and water don't mix. They don't get along. Some of it, well, he is not patient and she not ready to live with no man. She not clean nowhere, she can't cook, she can't wash. She have bad habits, she'll be on her phone all day and it's when night she got ready for cook. She not keep the place clean. She mentioned how much him used to beat her and beat her daughter. Lie. I'm not saying that he has never hit her, but not the way how she's putting it. And him not abuse her daughter either. He might have reprimanded her once or twice. It's not a habitual thing like how she making it sound. Monique is a liar. My thing is, she is just as hateful and spiteful as this miss that they recently held on to for the murder. They're no different. And we were wondering what is the connection since the relationship ended between them for so long. And here she is saying she has been in contact with this girl. That is why from the very beginning she started to say as a stepmother. She knew all of this. She should have just given the police the information. She threatened him and she informed me that her two cousins wanted to know where Norval is. And that's when I cautioned her and I said, my girl, my son is not a murderer. He would never hurt his child. Him having bad ways, but we don't fight, we only argue. We don't hit each other. And me and my two children, we are always together. It is always the three of us. Them not perfect, them a backslider, and I believe so because them a backslider, why them life stay like how it stay. And my pitney and my belly pain, just like how April she say her belly pain, Norval is my belly pain. And me tell her from beginning, me not throw him out there, me gonna murder him. And if he head hurt him, because she mentioned at one point that her two cousins want to know where he lives. And me make sure know, say, my girl, if you don't make him hurt him, me go call your name and you can tell the cops your two cousins them name. The death threats have been circulating from the night that the baby passed. Baby died in the morning and by the Saturday night, it was all over social media. The whole of business all over social media. Lie mixed with truth. Some might a truth, some might a lie. Right? And she continue. That's one of the main reasons why I contact you. She not stopping. She need to stop and make justice take its course. She need to stop. And not she alone a grieve. I told them lose a child. And not she alone lose her daughter. My son lost his daughter. I lost my granddaughter. And he was active in her life. And it's because of Monique lifestyle, them cannot get along. Every time them fi meet up, a war and argument. So him just decide recently, maybe in the last 7 months of April's life, to just put money into the bank account for her. What she a beat up my son life for? She want him to go to prison, she want police to lock him up. For what crime? Even if him and this woman was living together to this minute, to the time when she was arrested, that don't mean that he's guilty or him complicit. This woman go to school, go pick up a little girl and carry her, go hurt her. She is guilty of murder. And she make the whole world know so my son have AIDS, my son don't have AIDS. And Monique was not the only person assisting him in his time of illness. My other son was there. My sister was there. My nephew was, my grandson was there. Neighbors help. She claims I'm not grieving. How she know? How she know his feelings? Because him not drop down every time camera touch on him. Because him not come out, come create excitement like she and her combo of them. Monique is from a warsome family. Their behavior at the funeral speaks volumes of the kind of people they are. That's who they are. Negative drama, publicity, ray. So many of our relatives were there. We don't look at them. People are talking about the family must come together. We were never together. Monique was a side chick from the beginning. Because she knew that he had his woman and he was going to get married. And after him get married, she still gonna get pregnant for him. I maintained a good relationship with her because of my granddaughter. I tried to help my son having financial difficulties. My siblings and I, we try to assist in whatever way. There's nothing too good for me to give my baby girl. 4 grandchildren, she was the only girl. So she's very, very special to me. Plus, she was a lovable little girl. You cannot help but love her. Polite, intelligent, loving. Ever telling me how she's gonna make me proud. And this witch comes snuff out her life at age 8. And trying them best to pin the murder on my son. I want to tell Sudeen Mason, even if you have my son killed, it's not going to help you. And my dear, that is no revenge. That is not everybody part. And the AIDS why I tell the world same have, be careful. Be careful, my girl. Your lifestyle, you can get it. My son was running up and down all over the place, picking up all kind of undesirable females. You doing the same, man to man, woman, you mix up so till you're tired. Maybe you not get your diagnosis yet. And a dog ain't get the HIV virus from. He's a woman and him never gonna look for nobody to kill. Since they so evil to you, what make you wouldn't left up come in yard? Why you never why? You say how I text you. Cause you're not a time for no stop slaughter him. Make the police do them work. You're too lie. You're too wicked. Come and have everybody address, my girl. Karma, have everybody address. From here, your auntie on social media the night after the funeral. Me know say you that deny you don't know how Andre Stevens get all of them the information there mixed up with lies. From that night, me know say you. And when I talk about him missing for 3 days, you never know which part him there. Everybody else know. Me know which part him there. He give phone to the police and tell them say check, come do the forensic whatever investigation for my phone. Check Monique phone, check my phone. Him not have a hand in my daughter's demise. He's not a murderer. Nearly 22 years in the force, he never even shoot nobody yet. Why you the painting, the smear campaign where you start, you have already painted him blacker than black. If the police had something to charge him for, he would have been charged. He was not hiding. You two lie. You tell me lie, say he cannot be found. When you know a lie, you don't know him there, that no mean say missing. Where am I hide for? If I because he never married to you, me glad he never married to you. You're not ready. Plus you have an evil heart. Me know your head never good from morning, but me never know say you're this evil. Papa, I'm sorry. That's what me have to say. You have my number if you want to call me, you call me. I'm sick of this. Enough is enough. Make up my mind to speak out, even though I not owe the world no explanation. I go down on my knee and I've been praying that this person be caught, that this person confess, that this person face the penalty. Because it doesn't matter what my son did to any of these women. April didn't deserve to die. She didn't hurt anybody. If this one had attacked my son, I would have feel, yeah, okay, well, she hurt and she can't control her hurt. It's not because of her father why April is dead. April is dead because this woman cannot control her emotion. Regardless of what him do. Right? You were in a relationship with him. It never did have to go the way you want it. And you're not the first woman have suffer heartbreak. Furthermore, you know too money. So somebody will be hurt, you know, we get hurt, you know, we get used. Learn to be a lady. You all need to go repent and learn how to live a good life, a godly life.